All right. We are back with bag 8. And we got a little behind in the book here. I think the page has shifted since the last session. Here we go. All right. And bag 8 starts with assembling the Luffy minifigure. He will be the king of the pirates one day. Although I personally think it's the journey that matters. Oh, there's still a piece in there. Okay. So there is the head. We will give him the smiling face that seems appropriate for Luffy. Here's his hat and hair. And there he is. Okay, now on to building things. Yes. Let's move this back a little bit so we can build here. Okay. So adding a bunch more pieces. And there it is. And this is going on here. I assume we will be building the same thing, just reversed for the other side. It appears I have assumed correctly. it is on this side. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we've just passed step 300. We're on step 303. Where is the door? It must be here somewhere. There it is. I don't think this is actually designed to open. Just be a door. Which is okay. Okay, something's going on here, because these pieces are usually designed for something to slide into them. pretty sure this is going somewhere in here. Or perhaps here, actually. We'll see. Okay. Let's see. First, we're adding this piece, and that piece, then that piece, and we will do the same for the other side. Here, single stud plate on either side of the door, and a 4x1 plate on either side. Okay. Alright, well, all of these clear plates have something on them, so it's clearly intended. And we're doing 4 in total. Looks like we are building the foundation for the mast now. Oh, missed a piece there. This has to go down. Then this. Then another gray circular plate on top. And then this guy. And 2 of these. And 1 of those. On to step 315. Alright, we need 4 of these. And they're going to attach on either side of this, like so. And like so. And then these pieces will connect at the top, holding it together and upright. Actually, there we go. And let's do the same here. Okay. Next. Nope. There. Yep, this is correct. Little angle pieces like that on either side. that's what this piece is looking like so far. And next, adding these. And we're building 2 of these next. Well, 1 more now. That's the first one. And they're going on either side like so. Okay. Now we're building 2 railing pieces. So I'm going to move this out of the way for a moment so that we can do these in tandem, as is our custom. So it starts off rather unassuming. Two small pieces, then we add a large piece on. Then we flip this over and add one of these little rounded pieces and 4x1 plate. Then we flip it back over, add one of these on the end, one of those. Next, a plate on either side, or a flat plate rather. And then one of these on either side. But we're not done yet. Because we have to do the railing. There you have it, and then we're going to grab this piece back as they go here on either side. And it turns out this is going on the back, like so. Question is, how does it fit? Wait a second. Nope, this is correct. Ah, there we go. Just pops right in so that you can take it off if you want to look at the kitchen from time to time, which makes sense. Okay. That's how the deck is looking now. On to bag 9. Get rid of these extra pieces. Bag 9. Okay. Let's move this back a little bit. And we're going to build a bit of a storage crate, it seems. Now we add a pretzel, a carrot, some green cherries, and a banana. Then we're adding an apple, some purple grapes, those must have been green grapes, a croissant, and avocado or a mango. And we grab our 4 wanted posters, which were Dracul Mihawk, Monkey D. Luffy, and Gold D. Roger. And Buggy the Clown. And they're all going to go in here. Like so. Alright. Now we're building a little roof for this piece. Okay, this is fun. I'm seeing in the instructions where this goes. And I like it. So we've got that in there, and we can pull it out at any time to take a look at our stores. That is actually backwards. We want it to be this way. Huh. No. I was right the first time. I just didn't turn the model around like the instructions suggested. That is correct. Okay. Well, let's turn this around so that we're not getting confused. All right. Now we are building the mast, actually, it looks like. So, I'm going to start by doing this. Do 2 more of those. And then that's going down like so. All right, now we are holding piece there, and a clip here, and then we're turning around and doing the same thing on this side. Adding the anchor next. So that goes like so. And like so. Oh, that didn't attach. A little bit of a challenge with my giant sausage fingers. So there is the anchor attached to the side of the ship. All right. It appears we are next going to continue building the mast. So for this, I think actually it's this piece on next. Then this piece, and then this on the end. Okay. This guy goes here. Piece in here, and then adding two of these pieces. Go. All right, of course we are going to put a railing around this. Why wouldn't we? Oh, that's the wrong color piece. Should be 6 of these in total. Okay. We got some nice railings there. All right. Now continuing to build the various masts and such. And that's what it's looking like so far. And then that's going there. That's going there. And we need to grab one of the seems to be plastic flags and attach it here. There we go. And I assume this is going on the back. Yes. So this will go like so. And then the rigging attaches on either side. Perfect. Okay. Now we put 4 of these together. That's one of these. Sticking out the back here for some reason. This is, I assume, where the flag is going to connect to the big one. Seems the only logical next step. So that's that. And then that's going in here. Okay, next we're doing another treasure chest. So I think that's backwards. Let's see, we can always reverse it. Yes, okay, we got some meat. Let's go in there. And a sausage, more meat. Oh, and a bone. And then this is also going like so. And bottle. And another drink. Those will go there. Okay. All right, more mast type stuff. I actually think this will be the smaller sail, and we're currently building the larger sail piece. two of these. And they go on either side, just here. And this goes like so. All right. Now we need the remaining 4 of these so we can build some rigging. So this is step 1. Actually, I think this is technically step 2, so we'll do step 1 next. Step 1 was add these on to one side. But it's fine to do them now. It's not going to harm anything, I assume. Put that backwards. There we go. Next. We're making 2 of these for either side. So there's the first one done. All right, now these are attaching here and here. And then this attaches up here. And then we do the same on the other side. Go. Well, this ship is really coming together at this point. All right. We're building the crow's nest. All right, there's our progress so far. And now we build 2 more of those, what I assume will be sail holders, to attach on either end. go. Oh, and we attach the other flag to the top, of course. It's very important. This goes right there. All right. I don't like this many pieces left over. And I already think I've seen a problem. Although I'm not sure it's related to these pieces, but we're going to double check before we start the lost bag, because we don't want to make a mistake. Alright, so these do appear to be extras. However, we're going to have to disassemble this for a moment, because this is upside down. Take this piece here and put it there, so we have something to put these pieces against. It was just reversed. There we go. All correct now. And add these back in. All right, now we are ready to begin the final bag. But let's take a look at our ship first. Almost completely together now. We just got to put the finishing touches. Not too many pieces in this last bag, but we are starting with building Nami, who obviously really holds the crew together. We wouldn't get far without her. She is. We'll have her join everyone else. And now it appears we are building the piece that's going to slide in on the back here. So let's move this back a little bit so we get some room to work. So it's looking so far. Okay, obviously we are finishing up the back half of the kitchen, I guess. We'll see. Nope, we gotta add a spoon in here. Okay. One. Not sure how this is going to fit together, but we'll trust the process. It has not steered us wrong yet. Building something similar for this side. It's just going to have different pieces, I'm sure. And whatever this thing is, and that goes here. Let's lock that in. Some more hinges on either side. a little lost there for a second to figure out where I was in the build. We sorted it out though, all good. We're on step 415. We've got to be exceptionally close to the end now. It's weird, we do not seem to be adding any stability to connect these pieces together yet. Building straight up. That's fine. Make sure there is a plan. Two of these on either side. And we do this. Making a whole lot of these pieces for more railings. Here without a round single stud on top. And then these guys, and these guys, and this piece here. Alright, so that's our progress so far, and obviously this opens up. now we are making 2 tangerine trees. You can't have the Going Merry without trees on the back, obviously. Now, do the opposite. So, attach it like so, and like so. Similarly, attach. Come on. So, like so. It's a little finicky, but we've got it together roughly. Just this last piece needs to there we go. There are our 2 tangerine trees, which are attaching here and here. And then let's move these to the side because this slides in right here. What's holding it up? Okay, we've done something wrong because this won't slide all the way in. Maybe I just need to, maybe this is not down enough. Oh, maybe this is the problem. Nope, that's not the problem. Let's try again. Oh, there we go. Nice. So, there it is. All together. And I assume next, yes, next we are doing the flags. And then I'm going to look into these pieces because oh, no, okay. We might have missed one step. We'll check that out. All right. There is the flag at the front. And now we're going to attach this flag at the back. There we go. There we go. And these are the cannon pieces that fire from the cannon in the front. So the only thing I think we need to look into is, did I miss a step with these two pieces, because it does seem a bit odd. Yes, I already see it right here. Here, let's just take this out. That'll be easier to add. We'll just swing it open. There we go. All right. And back in it goes. And there you have it. The Going Merry. Thanks for joining me. And we'll see you in the next one.